Okay, or let's say that let's take my child support case or welfare case, for instance, okay? I accepted that thing for value at the very end of the process, upon the order of the court, okay? It was 18 months after I started down that road that I accepted it for value. Case closed. You can do it at any time. You just have to recognize where you are, what you're doing. You have to take the initial documents, accepting the case for value in the initial documents, is my opinion, and go forward from there. All related endorsements front and back, to include any and all other documents. Be careful if you're going to use the word include. Hang on a minute, Art. If you're going to use the word include, make sure you put, I always word it like this: the following documents, including but not limited to. Okay? Because remember, includes and including exclude everything else, unless it says otherwise. So I put including but not limited to.
So do we just disregard that 15-day period, just do the UCC1, do the acceptance for value, and let them deal with it?
Do whatever you want to do.
Will our driver's license in the meantime be at risk?
Whose license is it? Go ask the question. Okay? Yes, they'll suspend your driver's license. Or they might. Who knows? Yeah, they'll get all kinds of things. Go ask the question. Go into the Department of Transportation. Write a letter. Make a phone call. I prefer to write a letter, because now I've got a paper trail. Dear Department of Transportation, please disclose any and all financial interests you have in my driver's license. Please disclose any and all security interests you have in my driver's license. Please disclose the particular spot on my driver's license that denotes a privilege to drive. And they're going to come back and they're going to say, pursuant to such and such code, blah, 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 the right to drive or the privilege to drive in this state is codified at such and such and such and such. Well, wait a minute. You issued me a contract without full disclosure. Does this license belong to you or me? If it belongs to me, leave me alone. If it belongs to you, I don't want it. Please refund my purchase price. You can handle it however you want. Go through the process and see what you find out. Okay, you understand? Did I answer your question? Okay. They might come back and say, if you don't do this, we're going to do this. I'll accept that for value. You suspend my license, you and I are going to have a problem. Okay? And that's the way I approach it. Somebody's got to put their name on that paper. Okay? Somebody has to sign that paper that says this is going to take place. Wait a minute. Do you have a claim against me? Who does? Here's my claim, where's yours? Okay? I walk right in and I say, here's my claim, where's your claim? Do you have a claim against me? You're the one that wrote me the letter. Do you have a claim against me? Well, no, but it says over here. No, wait a minute. Do I work for you or do you work for me? Okay? Ask the question. Don't threaten them. Ask the question. Who's in charge here? The people of the state of Idaho do not give up their sovereignty to the agencies of government so created. We need to turn this thing around from public official to public servant. Right now, they're the public and we're the servant. I want to be the public and them be the servant. Okay? Yes.
Thanks for entertaining my questions. Now, the notice like from the DMV wouldn't have an amount on it. It's just a letter.
I understand. It doesn't have an amount on the letter that says they're going to suspend it. But obviously they're saying there's a claim somewhere. Obviously there's something behind this suspension or this ticket that you haven't dealt with. Okay? There's a dollar amount on it that's leading to this correspondence.
Okay.
Okay? I guarantee you there's a signature right here of an officer. Okay? And anybody that's making a decision of any importance puts their name on the paper. And there was one other thing I meant to tell you on the, and this is quite interesting, okay? Because on this ticket, she signs on the left where the debtor signs, and the cop signed on the right where the secured party or the creditor signs. Always sign the document on the right. At the very least, the middle of the page. Never, well, the first thing you're taught to write in English class is a form letter. Block form letter. And the first place you sign is over on the left-hand side of the page. I have never signed a letter on the left side of the page. It's over as far right as I can get it. Okay? Because I want to be on the right side of the account. Okay? Don't tell me words don't mean things. Sincerely. Yours. Yours very truly. Very truly yours. Okay? The words we use by rote learning are extremely important. We're programmed. And you got to go deprogram. Okay? Well, the secured party would probably be the state, or they're alleging that. Listen to the way this is titled. In the district, municipal, and they check municipal court of Tacoma, state of Washington, county of Pierce, city, town of Tacoma. That's supposed to be the heading on this case. Okay? And then it says plaintiff. That's who the plaintiff is. Versus named defendant. You ever see a driver's license on it with a name, named defendant? This thing's defective on its face. An affidavit of specific negative averment is crying out, please do me to them. Because the first thing I would put is, under penalty or whatever, I state that the above is true, correct, and complete. The following entities do not exist. And I'd list all of these that start here. The state of Washington, county of Pierce, city, town of Tacoma. By the way, where is the county of Pierce? What?
Pierce is right below it.
The county of Pierce. There is no such place. Okay? So I would list all those things, and then I would say, named defendant. And then I'd put this name the way they have it written here. That would be my name. And the address that they have, the way they have it written, I'd put it. It doesn't exist. Please prove that it does. Bring forth the injured party. Now, yesterday I told you about a document that we had where the Secretary of State was named as the injured party. Still got that document? This is a different one that we have. That Secretary of State document came from Ohio. Okay? This one is the one that came from Michigan. Thank you, Jim. From a FOIA request. Primary victim, society. This is who Mr. Benham injured. And he spent 30 days in jail for injuring society. I would like to get society on the witness stand. If this is the primary victim, wouldn't you like to question them? Somebody come forth, society. I want their fingerprints, handwriting, and photograph. Okay? Look at the documents they give us. They're telling us right on her face, it's a fiction.